Hear me out, y'all. Sammie knew that the devil was going to eventually come knocking at the door. He just didn't know when, because he sold his soul before he went to Club Juke that night. Let me tell y'all why. So we see that a post-credit scene has another post-credit scene. Yeah, after this scene, we see a scene where Preacher Boy Sammie is actually playing his music and his guitar, and he's singing the song This Little Light of Mine, which the church was singing in the opening of the movie. But while he's playing it, he has no marks on his face. So this shows that this is not around this time at the end of Sinners. This is before that time in the church. And he's looking up at someone, but we don't see who he's looking at. I think it could potentially be the devil or Papa Legba, because they never show who he's looking up at. It's almost like it leaves it up to the audience to determine what he's looking up at. And remember at the end of the Sinners where Remick is actually approaching Preacher Boy Sammie? He never lets go of that guitar. Now, granted, it probably because he loves the blues, like he says in his song. And he just doesn't want to lose his guitar because he feels like it's special, and it came from Charles Patton. Just like his cousin, Stack, said, which we find out that the guitar is actually his father's. Him and Smoke's father's guitar. And they pass it down to Sammie. We hear Annie basically say that good music could conjure evil spirits. And we see this scene once Remick approaches the door. And he's like, I just came for the party. And just look at Sammie. He's so scared. And remember at a point, Remick actually comes up to the door and he says, Sammie. Like he wants Sammie. He doesn't care about nobody else. He wants Sammie. It's almost like once Preacher Boy Sammie sold his soul, they came to collect. Think about it. They came and wanted Sammie. And Sammie already made his mind up from the moment he was in the car with Slim and Stack, playing the blues music. That's why when he gets to the juke joint in this scene right here, he's looking like, wow, this is it, Club Juke. This is my moment. Because he already knows he made that deal and the devil done tuned up that guitar. That's why he's not letting it go. Have y'all ever seen the movie Like Mike with Bow Wow when he had them gym shoes that Jordan wore and it made magic? That's how the guitar is for Sammie. And granted, maybe the devil didn't literally come and tune his guitar, but the fact that it's from Smoke and Stack's dad, and they kept preaching about how he was an evil person, and he almost unalived Stack, so Smoke had to unalive they pops. Oh yeah, it's something, some type of evil conjure spirit that's on that guitar. And that's why even him riding away in the sunset, he had it close to his heart. I mean, granted, it could be something positive around it because his guitar, his music saved him from Remick. But something tells me it's darker than that. Because Ryan Coogler already said that this story is connected to Papa Legba and Robert Johnson. I think Sammie dang near had a Robert Johnson story and he sold his soul at the crossroads. That's why he's looking up. Because he already knew what was going to happen that night. Being that he knew people was going to love his music.